He's gonna, does he stand a wolf of a chance?
I mean, look, I'm kind of more like a lion with that mane, but. Hey, you know what they say sometimes about people looking like their manes?
Oh, that's right.
Jakal do for real.
Well, here we go. We're starting off at Hollow Bastion. What do you think about this?
I like it. I think it's there's so many things to think about when you're picking stages with Steve in mind.
Yeah, because of the material that you can mine.
In mind.
And you have a lot of silver. You do have a lot of iron on this stage. So you're not going to be pulling out diamonds as much, but you do have all of your other tools at your disposal.
Yeah, and I think for game one, you're not really going to be able to get a stage that is not good for Steve materials-wise, because like we ban town, right? To where you only get wood. Like it's more of a counter pick situation, I think.
Right. I mean, we could legalize Liolats, but maybe that's a discussion for another time. Got that up air, up smash, and Jakal was down a whole stock.
Okay, so empty landing and grab. Ooh!
I like the attempt just to kind of circle around that whole thing, but Jakal ready with that up smash brings it to 2 stomps apiece.
That's interesting, because I feel like if Syrup just went straight sideways, kind of like Fox Illusion with it, that's quite difficult to punish.
Yeah.
And it does have a hitbox on it for most of it.
Right, and it's pretty much lagless when you land, so he could have racked it out of it. But Jakal right now, unfortunately, staying right under Syrup, gets punished with the anvil. And we set up these 2 blocks, trying to stall on the ledge. And we do have that redstone, so it's going to be a very fast minecart at the moment. There, up there.
Ooh,
got
interesting,
that
like tech slide off there.
Right,
wow.
That fast frame data.
I gotta say, I didn't expect F-Tilt to take out like even that iron block. I guess it had staled a little bit, decayed.
Right there. Unfortunately, no grab. Jakal barely missing that back air. But gets the nair.
Somehow Jakal finding a nair even with all this gold pressure.
And just because we got rid of that gold bar doesn't mean that we're not going to have that armored minecart, so that way we can actually destroy it with the laser.
Good parry on the back air. Kind of a necessity against Wolf.
Yeah, if you do have gold tools, that is going to be faster frame data. I think with just regular gold, with regular tools, you're not able to punish it that way. But this time you are.
Oh no, this is big trouble for Jakal. Ooh, okay, actually getting kind of bailed out there. That really could have been the game, and it is very much still a game.
I mean, right diamond tools are right there. 47%. It's going to be maybe 3 hits, and it's all over. One back air is going to put him off stage.
Of course, gold in the game, but diamond.
Oh, no.
Very well.
Dang.
Well.
Even Jakal's like, really? No other Steve player plays like this, unless you're Aquila.
Yeah, it's for any viewers who are tired of watching Steve.
How could you? He's the best character.
Yeah, right. First of all, yeah, you kind of have got to get used to it, right? And at least it's not a situation where we got top 8s filled with it, right? Especially when you look at like top 32, top 30, or top 64. Lots of other characters being played. It's not like how Smash 4 was. It's not like how Brawl was. I will tell you for sure.
Actually, if you are going to talk percentages, for Brawl it was, I think, in like the latest top 8s, like at the end of the lifespan. It was Meta Knight was about 30% played, and Steve right now is like 30% for top 8s.
Oh man,
I mean,
the way people talk, it was like 80.
No, but like the way you look at it, even like right now, it's Steve is at I think Kagaribi was like 26%. So like he's climbing up there, but so far he's not this domineering figure just yet. Very good character, much like Fox is in Melee.
Oh, I don't know how that back hit of the down smash did not connect, but it was a great idea. But yeah, that's my point ultimately as well, is like it's not as over centralizing as it could be, especially with such a big roster.
Right.
And my challenge to you, chat, is to pay close enough attention to Steve gameplay that you can be able to distinguish one Steve player from another.
He's a big matchup check for sure. You got to study against this character. And sometimes you just get away with forward air up smash.
Right. I mean, like, sure, any Steve is going to be like comboing up airs.
And any Wolf is going to just throw out an up smash out of shield and collect the stock.
Absolutely.
Right
I do
now,
think it's an interesting challenge, though, is that, yes, we all know what Steve has that is strong, and there are going to be commonalities, but some Steves go for some things more than others.
it's a character that is very expressive.
Yeah, I mean, when everything in your kit is excellent, you have some flexibility over what you kind of spec into, what you specialize in.
That's right. Uh-oh. I mean, really, that's why you really want to play Steve from Minecraft. You know, it's the creative mode.
That's
Just in
right.
Smash.
Customization, the game.
Uh-oh. Great fair. Jakal just staying away from Syrup underneath. Try not to get clipped by that anvil again.
Yeah, that was great, like, sharking gameplay. And even when it ended, able to get another laser bolt.
Jumps on over. Doesn't get caught by the Minecraft instead.
Swiss Rider, that was such an incredibly awful position for Jakal to be in on ledge.
Right?
Handled it incredibly well.
Sometimes you just have to wait. Speaking of waiting, rushes in, gets the grab, no forward tilt. Can't even try and get that back air. Has to go for a dash attack because it looks like Syrup is just throwing out that fair, that back air. This man won't die.
Yeah, you can't tell me Steve isn't heavy.
So heavy.
Pretty, like, middle of the cast, but it's, yeah. Granted, we're talking PS2 as well. Big stage.
Another minecart. All right, he's going in. He doesn't have any tools. He does have that sword still.
Yeah.
Nice dash attack, but there we go. Untechable situation. Jakal finally secures that second stock, but Syrup gets that diamond. We're hearing some boos from the crowd. Look, hate the game, not the player.
Oh. Oh, man. If Syrup was in position to catch that double jump from Jakal over the minecart, that could have been a wrap.
All right. Staying away, dash attacks in. If Syrup is just going to throw out that back air, can get punished. Jakal's got all those burst options. Throws out the forward smash. Oh, tries the up tilt, gets caught by the anvil. You always have to be very aware of how much iron a Steve has. Hey. Not out.
Oh, this is getting precarious here.
It's all right.
The one thing I've been watching for that I have not seen yet is the shine as a reflector.
He can't really do it against Syrup. Because here's the thing, we've seen that get punished sometimes, and it's like, okay, you're going to take maybe 20%. Against a character like Steve, you could just lose your stock.
Well, I mean really just for anvil and non-manned minecart. Didn't need it though. Finding the back air on the platform tech option there.
Syrup looks unfazed. He's just kind of processing what happened.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely kind of has that aura about him. I think is you're not often getting a lot from the player cam as far as, like, you know, how are we feeling right now?
How are you feeling? So far feeling pretty okay. He's played this matchup a lot, played against Jakal quite a bit. I mean, they both are New Jersey natives. It's gonna happen. And we're going to Battlefield. What do you think about this stage?
That's a good question. I think this gives, with this being Syrup's pick, I don't know, like, you don't need platforms for combos because you're making your own platforms.
Right.
So I don't honestly see big advantage here for Syrup.
But
you can use the platforms to kind of like turtle under to make neutral a little harder.
I think that, and maybe he wants to like a down tilt to add ledge on that top platform and send up the TNT right there to stop a lot of approaches. And you can always try and get that early kill on that top platform with the up smash.
It's true.
Jakal playing around everything Syrup's throwing out, gets that dash attack kill, and we're just getting rid of that crafting table, but it came right back.
Yeah, I mean, that does take, I believe, 2 wood worth of materials.
Yeah.
So there is some reason to do it.
Look at that dirt block. Can't stop Jakal.
Actually, I guess it can stop the blaster bolt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the timing mix up on that falling up air. Beautiful stuff.
Okay, there you go. Dancing around Syrup once more, staying on that top platform.
Honestly, I think this stage pick gives Jakal more tools than it gives Syrup, because you see how he's able to play around the top platform. He it gives you more space to work with, rather than just there is a wall in between us and like one platform I can use.
Yeah. But notice how Syrup is actually placing those blocks right there. So the right of that platform, and we saw another one just underneath that.
Oh my gosh.
Not dead yet. But we did see like a block right there underneath that top platform. It's actually stopping a lot of the approach here with the platforms. So it's actually limiting Jakal's movement here.
That's pretty cool.
Great back air.
There you go.
It's going to be death. Jakal one stock away from being one game away from punching his way into winner's finals.
That's right.
Woo. Oh.
Okay, just sent it. You got the diamond sword. Time to swing.
All right, we're not going to stall off stage, but we are going to stall right there, get some more materials going around the world.
Oh boy.
In 80%.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh, that could have been really uncomfortable because the block basically put Jakal into free fall after the up B there, but just able to grab ledge.
Pac-Man trampoline.
I was thinking Tetris.
No.
with the block
Right.
formation.
All right, try to get the back there. Get it.
Oh my gosh, dead even here.
Pretty much. Jakal with a virtual lead with 0.2%. With Syrup's on ledge. There's a lot of materials running out though. It gets the up smash. Jakal.
Wow.
One game away from taking it over Syrup.
Yeah, winners finals knocking on the door here.
Is he going to answer that call? Or is he going to let it slip?
You know, I think Syrup kind of let it slip there at the end. That air dodge was like, yeah, sure, you're being juggled, you're being pressured, but there were so many other things that we could have done there, including just like not do anything for a second. I didn't clock the materials there. Not sure if we had iron.
Oh, no, he had nothing. And that's where Jakal like pressed
there you go. And hey, I mean that's a lesson for playing against Steve. Like, got to pay attention to it. I'm sure Jakal was well aware.
Yeah, this is a resource-heavy character, and without resources, they're a sitting duck.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of resources, very little blocking for Jakal. Right, shield looking low.
Does have stone tools now. Going back to the fundamentals. All right, beautiful juggle. The nice backer starting a string of our own. Jakal keeps up the pressure.
Jakal's doing such a great job at just like making Syrup uncomfortable. They're feeling like you got to recover high and you know, air dodge out of disadvantage, all sorts of things.
Yeah, Syrup has set up a nice little formation with the blocks over there. So in case he is like hit with a back air or even with a forward tilt, it's gone now. But he did cover a lot of options there to try and tech or stop the momentum into the blast zone. It did hit both times right there, but Jakal had enough shields in order not to have him to roll. Blast over the TNT. Syrup's not a goner yet.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That, I mean, yeah, Steve makes it back from that. That was kind of a worse angle.
Oh, no.
Would have been otherwise.
Yep.
I think, honestly, if Jakal techs that, would have been fine. I think the spacing, like, Syrup was far enough away that I don't think F smash would have reached. Maybe dash attack?
It wouldn't have, but Jakal honestly just wasn't prepared for that. Didn't notice the block. It's the best setup. It's one of the bread and butter setups that Steves have for that, right? Set up the block there, back throw. It can be over.
Yeah, but even then, like, there's some Steves that you don't see really go for it. Others try it all the time.
We call them not Syrup.
That's right. Still on this first stock here, 166. Really nice spacing there with the Wolf Flash. If that hits, it would have been the stock. It did not, but hey, we clean it up.
Yep. At 72%, Jakal is behind, but not out of it. Syrup's trying to get as much material as he can. Doesn't want to fall into the same trap as last time.
Jakal just said a big no to that minecart.
I know his tag right now is the JO, but it should be the big NO. No, you will not win.
Oh man, that air dodge down. I really thought Syrup was going to be able to turn that into something. Always impressed with Jakal's defense. Ow, good DI.
Well, unfortunately ran right under Syrup. Syrup threw out that anvil. Still not gone. Gets back to the ledge. Another diamond tool. And has the powered up minecarts. Any mistake and Jakal is dead.
Yeah, pretty much. Just a diamond tools.
But a grab. Tosses him back. Okay. Yes, that was like the last of his iron. And that's the last of Jakal's second stock.
Yeah, and I pointed it out so much earlier, I think in game 1, but yeah, we really have not seen the reflect come out. And I think we partly saw why, is that we can have Wolf just clank with the anvil.
Another diamond tool. I mean, another diamond just as those diamond tools broke. Laser time. No forward tilt.
The tri-state twister. Not taking the stock, though.
Survived the twister. Not going to take advantage of those blocks. Another grab. It's still not going to be enough. Forward throw. He's got to get a back air or a dash attack.
There you go. I was going to say, keeping the back throw unstaled there.
Already got some solid blocks. And we are finally full of resources with the gold bar.
So many blocks. Oh my goodness.
I mean, who needs a shield when you got all that wall?
Surprised that last F-tilt didn't hit Syrup through the dirt blocks, but yeah, like you say, I mean, we're one stock forward in the match, but you really can just lose off one hit there, just as we saw there. Game 5.
All right, honestly, I think Jakal can take this. He just has to be very careful. He has to get a lead and sustain that lead.
Yeah.
And there's really no counterplay like if Syrup just decides to stall a ledge and build up those resources again. Because that's one thing he did much better in this game. He did not run out of resources. He ran out of iron at one point, straight to ledge, wall, I'm going to get everything back.
Yeah, pretty much. And, I mean, fortunately, I think I could say, we're not seeing the offstage mining, the planking.
Yeah.
Which I don't think
it's very
is
honorable
banned.
of Syrup to not do that.
But notably, it will be at Supernova.
Oh.
I don't know how many people know this. I mean, it's in my region, so I feel like I heard about some of that stuff a little early. I know the TOs, but
I'm going to be honest, I don't think planking's like that bad. There are stages that you can plank on. But here we go.
It's definitely not pro-viewer, I think is fair to say.
Yeah, again, it's annoying, but it's part of the game.
It is, unfortunately, most would say. But yeah, I mean, like you say, Syrup, I guess kind of voluntarily relinquishing that. Yeah, right. And why get used to something that you're not going to be able to use?
Whoa. Huge lead right here for Jakal, and what a great counter pick here. You know, those Smashville stages, whether it be Town and City or Smashville, you're seeing right here. You can really only get mostly wood with some iron. You're not going to get a lot of diamonds.
Goodness. Jakal is just dribbling Syrup around. This is a tremendous lead. Great tech there.
Uh-oh. All right, has to land.
Even that, I mean, you get an up tilt or an up air as Steve. It feels like you need to turn that into a stock.
Right? Gets that back air. Still has that jump, and we're flashing straight to ledge. We don't have that gold bar anymore, but we do have that faster frame data right there for the tools. Dash attacking on in. The minecart still caught him, but you know what? It's fine.
That is not the trade that Syrup wanted.
No, but there's one for him. One in his favor. Takes that first stock from Jakal, and does have those diamond tools to start bringing this back.
It feels insane to say, but like this really could be an even game extremely quickly. Look at how quickly we've taken 74 from Syrup.
Yeah, as long as Jakal doesn't overextend, finds these good moments to just kind of pressure shield,
Woo!
should be okay. Gets the flash, and there we go. Jakal takes it 3-2 over Syrup with a phenomenal confirmance of flash. My God.
All of those missed wolf flashes we've seen earlier.